talk about fashion. I'm not one who's very big into fashion. I'm not up on the latest of everything. But I know when stuff looks nice and what don't look nice. So in black culture, we tend to set the trends in fashion. It's just how it is. The majority of American culture is set by black people. The part of fashion in black culture that I don't quite understand, it doesn't make sense in terms of how black fashion usually operates. It's the sagging of the pants, right? I don't really care what you wear, how you wear, or anything like that, but I always look for anomalies in the way that black culture is used. And one of the anomalies I see is the sagging of pants. But first I would want to get into some of the details of it, right? So when you think about pants sagging, and for me, I've always thought about this. I'm like, okay, who is it for? Girls don't really like the look. I've asked enough of them to get this data. At some point, I'm going to ask them about the fashion of sagging pants. And by large majority, over 9 out of every 10, say that they don't like the fashion statement. All right. So it can't be for that man's in them, right? You wouldn't be doing that type of fashion for your guys, unless, right? So if it's not for women, it's not for your squad, who is it for? And this is one where I think white supremacy has played a trick on these boys. There's a huge segment in white supremacy that are pedophiles, and they like little boys at times. And I wonder if our young black men have been socially engineered to basically put on a show for these pedophile white supremacists without knowing it, obviously. Because one thing about black culture and fashion, especially in black culture, is that it has cycles. You go through 5, 10, 15, maybe 20 years, and things come back, things go away, things come back. Like recently, I've been seeing a lot of troop jackets and 8-ball jackets, and that was around when I was young. So, you know, whatever that frame is, 30 years, about maybe 25 and stuff. But now I see a lot more troop 8-ball and those type of jackets, right? That's normal in black fashion. Like, we tend to bring things back. The sagging pants never left. It never left. Even when they went to skinny jeans, the sagging still stayed. So you have to wonder, who's engineering this, or how is it being engineered? And it came overnight. Like, it was like right at the end of like hip hop's golden era, and when gangster rap came in, and shortly after that, you started to see it. So my point on it is just like, you young boys, make sure you understand everything sends a message. So your sagging pants, I don't have no beef with it in terms from a fashion point of view. You wear what you wear, but make sure you understand who is setting your trends and why it's being done. Make sure you can articulate the angles of why your fashion is your fashion, and who may be actually trying to trick the game up on y'all. Because for fashion purposes, this should have run its course already and maybe come back into style. If it was a fashion that was originated and established by us, which I don't think it was. I think it was social engineering. So there's times when you need to take back your culture and not allow outside forces to dictate what your culture does, how it moves, how it changes, what it projects out in the world. So I would ask a lot of you young guys, I'm not asking you to change your fashion or whatever. You wear it how you want to wear it, but just think like, what? Hold up. Like, why hasn't this fashion style changed yet? It's a very valid question. If you think about the answer to it, you probably wouldn't wear your pants the way you do, because it's not for you. It's not for the girls. It's not for your squad. So somebody else likes that look that is not in your corner. And a lot of you guys know this too, is that some of the white supremacist cops are pedophiles, and when they frisk you, they do it in a weird way. Y'all know that. And they don't have to frisk you, like, they see your underwear, there's nothing to check there, but they're always like patting y'all down weird, right? Just saying, it's a question that needs to be asked, like, why is this fashion statement lingering for so long?